Capitulation, wrapped in diplomatic prose. Capitulation, nobody admits they chose. The cameras flash, the pens descend, and somehow enemies call it a win. Capitulation, depends who tells the tale. They were negotiating the value of what had been lost. Sanctions fade into the distance, frozen fortunes start to thaw. The architects of certainty are revising what they saw. Yesterday's red lines become today's compromise. Yesterday's demands become tomorrow's footnotes. Capitulation, though nobody likes the word. Capitulation, though nobody wants it heard. The victors speak, the losers grin, and both claim history's on their side again. Capitulation, hidden between the lines. Diplomats applaud restraint. The newspapers print explanations that somehow leave no one to blame. Yet somewhere in the small print, beneath the signatures and seals, a question lingers quietly about who got the better deal. Count the speeches, count the headlines, count the promises made. Or strategic retreat. Capitulation depends who you meet. The war is over, the arguments begin, and every faction claims a different kind of win. Capitulation, history will decide. body is entirely satisfied. The final unlawful command. Roam behind him cold and watching the Senate counting every breath. A line drawn sharp in ancient law between obedience and death. Crossing the Rubicon, no turning back once it begins. Crossing the Rubicon, where duty ends and fate sets in. One step forward, the past is gone, the die is cast. Crossing the Rubicon. Spoken, measured warnings of oath and order, steel and rule. But silence grows in those who know that law can also be a useful tool. The river waited like a question that history refused to ask, and every man stood understanding the weight behind a simple task. Stop here or move ahead. Speak now or join the dead. Crossing the Rubicon, the moment carved into the stone. Crossing the Rubicon, where empire fractures into bone. The future shifts, the present breaks. No God can undo what it takes. Crossing the Rubicon. A single step becomes thunder, a single choice becomes a war. And what was once a boundary marker is history forevermore. The water's close behind the marching, the world adjusts its ancient skin. And somewhere on the turning pages, a different Rome begins within. Count the omens, count the portents, count the silence in the air. Count the moments, it is and a country has awoken.
Upon the chart, the general studied all the numbers. The traders watched with nervous hearts. 1,000 tankers queued in silence. 1,000 satellites looked down. One stretch of sea became the axis on which the whole world spun around. The straitjacket of Hormuz, fastened tight around the globe. The straitjacket of Hormuz, every thread a barrel of oil. Pull one string, the markets shake. Pull another, and alliances break. The straitjacket of Hormuz, a heart through the stake. Battleships patrol the horizon. Drones are tracing circles overhead. Every statement comes in
confidential sources. The disruption was temporary, according to the markets. The situation was under control, according to the governments, and according to everyone else. Nobody seemed entirely convinced.
Is written in permanent ink, name circled twice in red. Every slight preserved forever, every careless word once said. The years go by but nothing fades, the ledger only grows, a catalog of disloyalty that everybody knows. Traitor, that's the label of the day. Traitor for anyone who walks away. Yesterday's ally, tomorrow's disgrace. One wrong step and you're erased. Traitor, sharpied across your name. Standing nervous rows, careful what they say, watching for my friends transformed into cautionary displays. Every tweet rewritten, every favor reassessed. Loyalty becomes a currency, put continually to the test. Remember, remember, remember who opposed. Remember, remember, nothing is ever closed. Traitor, the accusation echoes loud. Traitor, thrown before the gathered crowd. The punishment to rise before the charge is heard. Reputation hanging on a word. woes came a song of loss and longing, echoing through ancient halls, carried by the wandering people who traveled roads both harsh and long, turning sorrow into rhythm, turning hardship into song. Flamenco, born beneath the southern sky. Flamenco, where tears and passion never hide. 1,000 voices, 1,000 years of hope and heartbreak still appear in every cry. A flamenco. Go! Moorish echoes across the mountains, Jewish melodies remain. Gypsy caravans brought stories of exile, freedom and pain. Each tradition left a footprint, each generation left a mark, until the music found its language like a flame within the dark. Hands are clapping, boots are striking, strings are trembling, voices rising. Flamenco, neither kingdom nor a throne. Flamenco, a culture woven from its own. The old and new, the joy and grief, a living song beyond belief, forever called flamenco. In the cafes and the taverns, in the courtyards after dark, families gathered around the music, guarding every precious spark, passing down the songs and rhythms through the generations' hands, like an unwritten history of a proud and restless land. Listen closely, hear the centuries, hear the footsteps in the beat. Flamenco, more than dance and melody. Flamenco, a testament to memory. The voices blend, the cultures meet, and find their heart within the beat, still burning bright. Hey, flamenco! Hey, 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 hey! Hey, 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 before the theaters, before the postcards, before the spotlight found the stage, there were stories, there were travelers, there were songs passed from voice to voice, and somewhere in the meeting place of many roads, a new music began to breathe. Hey! Hey, 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 hey!
north. No columns crossing frozen rivers, no armies marching into sight. Just silent wings above the darkness, navigating through the night. Moscow on fire, smoke against the morning sky. Moscow on fire, questions nobody can deny. The age of distance disappears, the battlefield arrives right here. Moscow on fire, a warning written in flame. Pipelines stretching endlessly, built to feed an endless engine, now being targeted relentlessly. The markets watch the numbers changing, analysts redraw their charts. A conflict measured not in borders, but in fuel and moving parts. Radar screens, satellite feeds, predictions fail, reality leads. Moscow on fire, echoes traveling through the wires. Moscow on fire, every headline is climbing higher. What seemed secure, what seemed remote, now drifts away in plumes of smoke. Moscow on fire, the map is rearranged. Fresh assumptions, politicians choose their words. Citizens watch from apartment windows, trying to make sense of what they've heard. The rules are changing every season, technology rewrites the game. The weapons may be getting smaller, but the consequences stay the same. Count the warnings, count the sirens, count the promises made. Count the damage, count the questions, count the price that is paid. Moscow on fire, the photographs circle the globe. Moscow on fire, another chapter unfolds. The night is long, the stakes are high, and no numbers were manageable, according to the experts. But somewhere beyond the statements, the smoke kept rising.
The rain came down on Manchester as rumors crossed the land. Whispers in the party corridors of a change that had been planned. The crown looked safe in Westminster, the numbers seemed secure, but discontent was gathering behind a different door. King of the North, until the voices from the north began to speak as one. The speeches filled the conference halls, the factions chose their side. Some remained with certainty, others sensed a changing tide. Every interview and headline added fuel to the debate. The question hanging in the air was who would shape the party's fate. The polls shift, the phones ring, the kingmakers watch everything. King of the North, the challenger has crossed the line. King of the North, a different vision starts to rise. The old guard hesitates, the faithful reorganize, as history begins rewriting itself before their eyes. No battle fought with swords and shields, no banner soaked with rain, just votes and conversations and ambitions carefully contained. The crown passed through committee rooms, not fields of ancient war, yet somehow it felt larger than a leadership contest before. Count the delegates, count the headlines, count the promises made, count the allies, count the doubters, count the